We established CFO in 2007, Cam and I. We took our level 1 then, and we started training members, I guess, who weren't really members of anything yet. And then we kind of naturally in 2009 opened CrossFit Oshawa, and we're here today.
It's been a long time. We started when we were very young in a 1,000 square foot facility, and just grew organically. So it's been a lot learning about how to run a business and how to manage people, and it's been fun though. It's been a lot of fun.
So today's event is supporting Wounded Warriors, and we chose that particular charity because we believe that fitness and mental health all just go hand in hand, and it's a natural fit. The CrossFit community wants to give back, and the Wounded Warriors are an organization that we really respect. So what we're hoping is in the future, as a community-based program, we'll do more outreach with them, and that they'll have our support essentially, because we have a common goal. And today, being the 10-year anniversary, we wanted to not only celebrate our members, but celebrate the community that we're in. So Wounded Warriors was a natural fit to have for today.
Kids have been here for about 2-3 years,
Yeah,
and they really enjoyed it.
mostly the community, because everyone's really supporting, and everything's like, it helps you build up strength, and it helps you in the future, and the community is just really great.
I like the positivity, the community, and the weights mostly because I like building up strength.
Actually, I started coming here first last year, and then I found out they had a kids program. We tried it out just once, and Lila loved it. She just loved the inclusivity. Everyone is really welcoming to her, and she's a little bit on the shy side, so that definitely helped. Everyone was really open, and it was just great. It's a friendly environment.
It's just been an amazing experience for us. Obviously, our son Braden has grown up here essentially since he was 13. Our younger kids are coming now. My husband and I have joined. It's become a family affair. So yeah, it's just something we love, and it's an important part of our life.
I started when I was 14, and I was just doing it for hockey pretty much to help train for it, and then I just really liked it, so eventually I think when that season ended, I quit hockey to fully pursue CrossFit. Ever since then, yeah, I've made the games through it. It's been super fun, yeah. Nice words for Kev. He's a great coach. He's been my head coach for a while now. I'm really appreciative of that, good friends, and yeah, so thank you to him for sure.
I started it because I wanted to get better at rugby, because I play rugby for my school, and it super helped with that. I became a starting player for my team. I noticed such a big difference about me on the field, and then the more I did it, the more confident I became in myself. I used to not want to show off my body at all, and now I'm I want to wear crop tops all the time. But it's just it's helped so much in my confidence, and I'm really glad to be a part of the kids now, because when I was around that age, the 12-year-olds, I was super insecure, and I feel this would have helped me a lot if I would have started it earlier. So I wish I could have started it earlier too. But yeah, it's just I'm just so glad to be a part of it. Kev, you changed my life with this CrossFit thing. I fell in love with it probably the second day of my foundations, and I'm so glad to have met you and Tanya. You guys are awesome, and I feel you guys are my big brother and sisters. I want you guys to adopt me. And yeah, just thank you so much.
I'm Dan Carter, I'm the mayor of the great city of Oshawa, and this is my good friend Colin Carey, who's your MP for the city of Oshawa. Now, I'll tell you personally that my daughter and my son-in-law are members in Whitby. It's changed their life forever. I'm a long-distance runner. I try to be a long-distance runner, and your program has changed so many people's lives. And I just want to take this opportunity to say, I don't know how you do it, but you have changed so many people's lives, and for that, they're eating better, they're living longer, they're coming together as families, and it's great to be able to see the kids in the program because my daughter brings her 2 sons, and it's quite funny to watch them do burpees and squats and all that kind of stuff. And they're 4 and 6, so it's a great habit to do. Kevin, I just want to say that I know that this is the 10th anniversary for you. I want to say congratulations, thank you for your investment in our community, not only as a business owner, but also investing in people's lives. And we just want to take this opportunity on behalf of Dr. Carey and myself. We have a scroll and a letter that comes from my office in the city of Oshawa, members of council and our community, just to congratulate you on your 10th anniversary. And we want to just say thank you very much for everything that you have done and how you've changed the lives of people in our community. So I present this on behalf of our city, and hopefully we'll display this somewhere really nice, not in an Washington, but if you could display it somewhere really, really nice. And I'd like to just pass it over to Dr. Carey if you'd like to say a couple of words to say congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dan. It's always hard to talk after Dan because he always says such a wonderful speech. But I got to tell you, before politics, I'm a chiropractor. And one of the things we always promoted was health and wellness, because the old saying was, healthy people don't get sick. So what you're actually doing here is allowing Canadians to stay healthy so they don't get sick later on in their lives. And the conversation we had about kids and learning, as Dan was saying, to see so many young people here starting off with physical fitness as part of their lifestyle. And what I really like about the CrossFit, and I've tried it, you can't really tell, but it makes it convenient. You can really compress a workout and make sure that you stay healthy as well. Because that's one of the best things we can do for our kids, is to make sure that we show a great example, but also stay healthy for them. So thank you very much, not only for the investment, but for the ideology and the forward thinking to actually bring this to our community. Thank you very much.
Again, we want to say thank you very much. Colin and myself are off to the Brain Injury Association. They have a fundraiser, and as you know, many young people unfortunately have had incidents where they've had brain injuries, and their parents and siblings are supporting them through home care, and hospital care, and also in our school system. So Colin and myself are going to excuse ourselves. We did make a donation in regards to today. We know that you're raising money today, so there it is. I photocopied it at work before I came. So, but we just want to say thank you very much. You brought up great work. Really proud of you, and we look forward to me and Colin. I think you should challenge the politicians to CrossFit. I got a couple people on council I got to see. And I'm pretty sure by the time they walk from the front door to here, they'll be like, so I think you should take the politicians in the city of Oshawa, and I think you should challenge them. Years old? Good stuff. Oh, happy almost birthday. Thank you. Hi, how are you? I'm Dan. Nice to see you. Hi. Hey, look at these guys. All right, boom. Oh, there we go.
This is the original shirt of CrossFit Oshawa. This is a WordPress font, and no, this is not my original shirt. My original shirt would still fit. This is somebody else's shirt that donated for the day, and I thought I'd wear it for right now, and then I'm going to change it as soon as we're done this conversation. These guys are our OG members. They were with us 10 years to this day on our grand opening. So I'll give these guys all a round of applause. Did Fran the first day we opened our doors, 10 years to this day. Matt, you did it that day as well. Vesky designed our first site, our first website ever. think again with WordPress, we did it in Paula's basement on the computer. and then there's my wife and my brother as well. Justin helped me. Justin legitimately helped us put the rig together. Like, I don't know, we had wooden posts.
Right across the Mississauga setup.
Yeah,
bringing the drill and the pipe.
And now we get to today.
I love Kev, he's amazing, and the best advice that he's ever given me is get stronger. Which, if you can't do anything, he's always like, go back to the basics and get stronger. And it is in every part of my life. I dial things, if I can't get to that point, I dial something back and I get stronger at whatever it is. And it's amazing. It's a good advice, yeah, for work, for everything.
I have been a member for about 8 years. I remember coming in when it was a really small gym, very intimate, and it's the only place I've stuck with for all this time. So you meet all these people, they come and go, but you become friends along the way, and I look forward to it. So even when you're away for a little bit, you tend to miss it. Your body craves it obviously, but also your mind, like just seeing the people that have common interests. And they're my family, like everybody who I spend any time with, vacations or events, these are the people that I spend my time with. And so it's become just part of me. This is what I do here.
It's a life changer. It really is. I was a high-level rugby player, and then when I got out of that, I really didn't know what to do with myself. So I tried a few different things that didn't work for me. But when I came in here, I found what I love. But it's more the community that I love than anything else. It's the friendships and the bonds we form at every workout we suffer in.
I think the first things I think of are fitness, obviously, but then it's the friendship, the social atmosphere that you have here. But I think in the end, what CrossFit Oshawa makes me think of is like a lifestyle. It becomes everything you do. It becomes the place you go in the evening. It becomes the place you go to celebrate with friends, get together. So I think it's a lifestyle that it becomes. So.
CFO is, for me, about the community as much as you hear that a lot, but I've been here at this gym for about 10 years, and from day one, from the very first workout, it's always been about being supportive and supporting your other athletes or friends or teammates or whoever's with you at the time. And it's about, progressing yourself and watching other people better themselves, and that kind of gives you the energy and little drive to maybe make changes in your own life when you see people are progressing, and that kind of, you can take that out from the gym and again apply that to your career. You can apply that to a hobby that you do. But since I've been coming here, I just overall think it's the friendliness, the camaraderie, the support, and overall just and I don't know if I said friendliness, but again, there's not a single person that I've met in a CrossFit gym that I've been to that isn't friendly and is engaging and kind of wants you around. So I think CFO is kind of the embodiment of all those things altogether.
I tried gyms. I like to always play team sports, so coming here, having people around that are like-minded, and it's great. It's motivational and gets me out in shape.
CFO to me is a wonderful community. I started here 10 years ago at the beginning with Kev. I'm his mom, and worked with them for the first 5 years, and then we moved away. And the one thing I miss the most about moving is the community of CFO. so much support no matter what you're trying to work on. It takes a whole village to get you to be successful, and they certainly help. They were all here the first day I got my first pull-up, my first double under, and you'd think I'd won the $1 million lottery. It was it's a great community. I can't say enough about it. And I'm so proud of all of the people who work here and support both Cam and Kev. Super group of people. A lot of good people have come back that I haven't seen in a long time, and Kev and Cam, from sitting around our kitchen table in Curtis trying to convince Kevin's dad and I that this was a good idea, and we were skeptical. Man, did you make us proud, and you proved us that you were right. And we just wish you another 50 years of success, and we love you both very much.
My husband and I came in here 8 years ago by ourselves to check it out. It looked amazing. My son had been out west with his uncle, and he promoted it to our son. He brought it home, and we decided to check it out. So Scott joined right away, which was awesome because he needs that outlet in his life. So perfect for our marriage. Number one. Two, I have been a socialite at CrossFit for the past 8 years, but really only doing CrossFit for the last year and a half. And it's changed my life immensely. It's brought my family together. Also, I love the community. I know everybody's here for me, and I am here for them. So, yeah, it's wonderful within my own family, immediate family. There's 4 of us who are here, and we just got to get our other daughter here. So, I want to thank Kevin and Tanya. They're amazing friends, and we think of them as part of our family, and we love them to pieces. As everybody else around here too. So, I'm known as the CrossFit mother.
It's been a great experience because I have grown personally through this as well. I came in as a member, and that was enough at the time, but then I've also gotten my coaching and then took that a little bit further, and I think it's because of their mentoring. I don't mind being a leader, and I don't mind taking on initiatives, but I think they found in me an area that was of interest that I didn't even know I had an interest in. So what's very cool about this is they fostered that. So not only am I a member, but I'm one of the team essentially. And I think that's important. I think that when you belong to something, you have that much more vested in it. And they've allowed that. They've basically fostered that and said, what do you have to offer? Let's bring you in and grow from there. So I really appreciate that, because sometimes I think people don't fulfill all their potential, and you have to find the right source to just kind of go with it, and that's happened here.
Thank you to the members, past and present. Honestly, without you guys, we're not possible, and this is your facility, your community. So we're just the facilitators and the ones setting up for you, but you guys are CrossFit Oshawa.
CFO has been a life-changing experience for not just me, but our whole family. Coming in about a month or so, I'll be here for 8 years, and I was a little nervous to try it, got talked into it by a buddy of mine, and it's been the best, second best decision I've ever made. And I can't thank CFO enough. Kevin and Cam have been not only an inspiration, but it's just changed our lives. We have 4 beautiful boys who all come and take part regularly when just getting to witness their mom doing it, getting to witness me doing it, and it's now they're growing up in an area where fitness is part of their life. Yeah, it's something that they just think that's what people do, and I love that. I think, and I have Cam and Kev to thank for that, and all the other people here at CFO. So cheers to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been here almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in August. Yeah, it's been amazing. Kevin and Cam have been amazing. The coaches here are amazing. I don't know. I love everything about it. I've loved it for years. First class, I loved it, and I still love it. It's been amazing.
CFO means to me just coming together as a community, coming in whenever you can during the day, whether it's 6 a.m., one of the night classes, or a lovely 11 a.m. And just working on your weaknesses, trying to better yourself every day.
Anything you want to say to Pam and Kev?
I love you both, always will. You two have helped me through a lot of stuff, a lot of good references, keeping in tip-top shape for military and now policing, so thank you for that.
Been just over a year, and what I'm grateful for is the energy I have now and some of the mobility, and I managed to put a 100-pound barbell over my head and clean and jerk, so I'm grateful for that.
So I went to university with Cameron and Kev, and I was actually in Ecuador when they called me to say that they were going to start looking at some spaces because they had talked about doing this CrossFit thing. And it became real, so they were sending me pictures and videos, and we were trying to pick a space. And then when I came home from Ecuador, I was teaching there. Then we checked out some more spaces and we chose one. It was actually across the road from here. And so we opened up there, 1,500 square feet, and only 20 members. And then it just kind of grew from there. We came over to this space, which was 3,000, and then we expanded to the 6,000. So I've been kind of a part of it originally. We used to go to the park and we would do workouts there. We would jump on the benches and just do like handstand push-ups, or attempts at handstand push-ups at that time, which would have just been like handstand holds against barn sides, and it was just wherever and whenever. And I grew up on a 200-acre farm in Orono, so we used to do this thing called Farm Fit, and we would run through the woods and we would carry logs and cut wood and just do those rustic things. So I've been a part of it from the beginning and through the whole process. We started the kids program in 2012, so it was 2 years into the making. And then we started the camp program in 2013. So it's just been incredible. It's changed my life. Growing up, being on the farm, I was always active, but I never really played sports or anything that took coordination or any of the physical aspects. So when I found CrossFit, it was super fun for me, but challenging, and I really liked that point of CrossFit because I'm competitive. But it's healthy competition too, right? So for me, it was kind of like home because I was searching for something that would give me confidence. And I felt that growing up, I was always really grateful for what I had, and I was always really happy with who I was. But then when I found CrossFit, I was introduced to myself in a new and different way. And that's basically why I do the kids program, because I get to empower kids to feel that strength and that confidence to know that they can tackle whatever comes their way. And there's nothing better than going and getting groceries and being able to pick up your own groceries and move things in your house if you want something moved, and just being able to do everything and anything. So for me, it's just been a journey of self-discovery, more than physically, like mentally and emotionally. And I always refer to CrossFit as that friend that never betrays you and it never leaves you. And you can get into fights with it, but it's always there when you need it. So the community has been probably the best part of it all, is that I've had tough parts in my life and they've just picked me up and carried me through. So I can't really answer that in short. My journey in CrossFit has been phenomenal, and it's just starting. It feels like it's gonna keep going and keep going. I'm like a little sister to Cam, not to Kev, being his wife. But they've just listened to me and loved me and been there for me and really shown me how special of a person I am, and to embrace that and to not try to be someone that I'm not. That who I am is what makes me
cool and special. So I just love them.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to the athletes at CFO?
That I hope that they feel an empowerment like I do when I finish a workout, and even if it's not a PR, if it's not a perfect lift or a phenomenal workout, that they can just feel like they accomplished something just by getting here, and that they can commit their lives to eating healthier and moving better so that they can live a fuller life and with more people in their lives.
This is Coulter, who was with us when he was 8, 10 years ago. He's now 19. He was the original CrossFit kid. We used to do alto course. Even I remember Rhonda's mom would say, like, I don't know, like, can I bring him all night? Yeah, let's just, set up some stuff, and we just had some fun workouts for him and that, and it got a little more structured over time and that, but yeah, just really cool. I don't know if you want to say anything. Do you remember
Yeah,
I was
I
asking him? Yeah. What do you remember?
I remember my birthday workout.
Oh yes, the birthday workouts. Yeah, I
For our
forgot
birthdays,
those.
we'd have a workout.
We had a treat or something after,
Ice cream
right?
cake or something.
Ice cream cake, yeah. So really cool kind of throwback. Thanks for coming.
We love CrossFit Oshawa!
So the question is, what does CFO mean to you?
Sweat. It means sweaty friends. Sweaty friends. That should not be recorded together.
Sweaty friends.
Once there was a time we were playing baseball and we had a CFO baseball tournament, or maybe it was a charity tournament put on by Stephen Crawford.
Yes.
And we all thought it would be great to go out afterwards.
Oh, right.
And,
I remember this.
And we have no recollection of that moment because it was only documented on film, photos. So it's great. It's building memories together.
I believe you were doing cartwheels
handstand
walk.
Handstand walks.
Across the street.
So CrossFit is learning to do handstand walks when you're
Drunk.
really
Drunk.
in public.
Perfect.
And with your friends.
Right. I think it's all about friends. I think I've made some of my best friends, not you. At CrossFit Oshawa. It's a huge part of my life. I don't know what I would do without it.
You'd be handstand walking alone.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to handstand walk.
I actually just started that handstand push-ups.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
I think it's the friend thing.
Yeah.
When I moved here, I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, same.
But it's also results.
Now.
It's also actually having fun and not realizing that you're actually
Getting results.
Like you don't
Look
It
better,
doesn't feel like you have
better,
to
work at
at
it.
Yeah. Even though at every workout you're wondering why you do this.
What is that going to do with anything?
You look good.
Oh, yes.
So anything you want to say to Cam and Kev?
Oh man, that gets
that's deep.
That's deep.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
Thank you.
Yeah. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here right now.
Exactly.
Right?
That's a nice cut too.
That is a nice cake.